Have you ever stopped to consider that plants might possess senses and even communicate with each other? While plants cannot see, hear, or read minds, they do have special ways of sensing and adapting to their environment. In fact, their senses are even more intriguing than we thought. So let's have a look into this. You are watching Lecture It. Plants are rooted in one place, so they have to rely on their senses to adapt to their environment. The first thing they learn is which way is up and which is down, a process called proprioception. Even seeds that germinate in the dark can aim their shoots and roots correctly. Centuries ago, botanists observed that an upside-down seedling would always reorient its parts, and plants grown on a spinning wheel would point their roots in the direction of centrifugal force. It was discovered that gravity-sensing cells live in the tip of the root, and these cells contain tiny bead-like particles that tell the root which way to grow. Similarly, cells in the shoot contain gravity-sensing particles, but they signal the plant to grow away from gravity. Plants can also sense light and respond to it through phototropism, which causes them to bend towards the light. Cells in the growth tip sense light and tell the rest of the plant how to grow in response. They can also measure how much light they receive, known as photoperiodism, which helps them keep track of the seasons. The last light a plant sees at night is in the far red of the spectrum, and this longer wavelength light inactivates a light-sensing molecule inside the plant. When it's hit by light that's a little more orange, this phytochrome cycle measures how much darkness there is. When this internal clock signals that the days are getting longer, plants know that it's spring, and longer nights mean autumn is on the way. Plants don't have noses, but they can detect chemical signals in the air, similar to how we use our sense of smell. Ethylene gas is a plant's ripening hormone, and it helps plants synchronize ripening to attract seed-dispersing animals. It's also one of the signals that tells leaves their job is done for the year. Some plants use airmail to warn each other of danger. When hungry caterpillars show up, injured leaves release volatile chemicals, and other leaves sniff out those signals and start making toxic compounds, making them less appetizing. In other plants, those airborne alarms tell the plant to pump out tasty nectar, which attracts beetle-eating insects. Nearby plants can even eavesdrop on these signals, toughening up their defenses before they get attacked. Plants can also sense touch, just like us, and respond in their own way. Vines can sense when they're touching an object and signal special cells to change shape and coil around it. The sense of touch is incredibly sensitive, with the weight of a single thread brushing along a cucumber vine being enough to start it winding. Similarly, if you rub your finger along the leaves of a sensitive plant, they'll fold up. Touch sends an electrical signal shooting along the leaf, activating tiny hydraulic pumps at the base of the leaflets, making the leaf go limp. So, the next time you stop to smell the flowers, consider that they might be doing the same thing. While plants may not possess sentience or ESP, their senses and ways of communicating with each other are fascinating and show us just how adaptable and resilient they truly are.